All right. We had to start a little early tonight because we're both pretty busy and we had to stop what we were doing just to get this message out. My name is Courtney Skinner. I'm here with Kim Ducat, who is Stephen Avery's cousin and a good, loving friend to him. I don't, it's just, Kim didn't want to be on. I didn't really want to be on either, but I don't know. This is how we know how to do it. So, Kim, I'm just gonna.
It's late. I look a wreck.
So do I, but we'll just get through this. Okay, so I'm just gonna explain a little bit of why we were even here. First of all, we don't like to plan anything, so we're pretty spontaneous and almost pretty much everything we talk about. We never have a script or anything. So Kim called me today. She said I got to talk to Stephen today, and he asked us to put out a message for him. So of course I said to Kim, do you want me to do it or will you do it with me? And of course, Kim, you always don't want to do it. Just because I know you don't, it's hard being out here. It is hard being out here. But anyway, so here we are. And I thought, of course, you need to say this because I don't, I'm going to let you say it. You said you wrote down exactly what he asked you to say. So let's just put it out there.
Exactly. I asked him how things were going, obviously. He said he's a little pissed. Zellner was supposed to file some motion papers yesterday. She did not. His exact words were, "Why is she dragging her feet?" So Steve's not real happy with Zellner right now.
And
she will not.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
This is what he's asking you to say, right? Is that right?
Yeah. He wants people out there to know, to wonder why, to ask questions. Why is Zellner dragging her feet on this? Why didn't she file that motion? Why doesn't she give him an explanation?
Okay, so it sounds like, I know you and I have talked about it, but he has tried to reach out to Zellner. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, he has. She's always busy with something else or another case or something. So at this point, right now, today, he's not real happy.
Okay. Well, then you know how I feel about it all and the lawyers and the justice system. And,
Right.
We were talking earlier about the Supreme Court putting out, deciding on whether they can bring up any other evidence after somebody's been convicted, right? And
right.
I fear that day will come before anything's happens with Stephen. And I don't know if Zellner's doing that. I don't know. I don't even like to say anything about Zellner because people are so touchy about it. But yeah, I'm
exactly.
with locals, and you and I have talked about how, that we all the people that do have things that they can contribute are pretty much gagged, right? They can't talk on social media. They can't talk to anyone because that's at Zellner's request. So it kind of sucks because there's a lot of stuff that can't come out, that of course we know about, but that still can't come out because people have to, I think one of them said that, she wants to be able to get into court and they're not going to be able to pull up a bunch of social media stuff that makes them look biased, something like that. So I'm not sure.
Well, me and you have discussed this before. This is my feeling. This is my thoughts. Nobody put this in my head. Nobody's making me say this. Nothing like that. I asked Steve point blank. I said, I am the last one that wants to burst your bubble, but I want you to think about the scenario. What are the chances of Zellner actually working with the state at this point? And his reply was, I have no clue. He said this is the longest case she has ever had, and he does not understand why it is not moving forward. So, I mean, like I said, it's my opinion. I am the last person that would ever want to burst Steve's bubble. I always try to keep him upbeat and happy, but I just had to say that to him today.
And you also
And
explained to him what it means for this state, didn't you?
yeah, if she does expose the corruption, it goes all the way up to Josh Call, his mother, and her life would be in danger if the actual truth would come out.
Oh, and it's
So he is thinking about it. He has thought about it.
right.
But I
Okay,
suppose being where he is, it's hard to comprehend that.
right. Okay, so is that pretty much the message? It sounds like
Yeah, it was.
he just wanted he can't get through the Zellner, so he's really frustrated. So he's asking all the people that are supporting him, where is Zellner, I guess, right?
Right. Why is
And
she dragging her feet?
okay, so that's what he wants out. Now, will you give us something a little bit positive about the guy? Well, you know what
I
I
mean,
mean. When I talk to him, I get the sense, I think I said to him, and I may have said this before, but I think I flat out said, you fucker, you're happier than I am.
ain't
Because
the truth though?
he's
I
very
mean, yeah, there's
lighthearted, and I know he's got some beautiful things in his life that he cherishes. So, you know, um,
he still talks a lot about when he gets out, what he's gonna do, and
mhm,
I'm not gonna disclose that because that's not my place
right.
unless he says so. But
But
he's got
hopeful.
plans.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
he's always hopeful.
And
Even though Zellner did this right now, he still is hopeful he's getting out soon. And I pray
right.
to God he does.
Right. And he's also doing things on his own on the side, and not
Yes.
because, he's done sitting around. He wants out, and you know, I guess got the typewriter, and he's able to figure some things out. So he's doing things on his own, which,
Yeah, he's doing something next week. Like I said, I'm not going to disclose it because he didn't say I could, but he is in the process of doing something next week, and hopefully by the end of the week, end of next week, beginning of the following week, we should all know what it is.
okay, you cut out
So
there,
he's
figure it out, and you don't even know. We don't know whatever he's doing, whatever the fuck he wants to do, really. What
yeah.
anybody
I mean,
is
he
doing.
told me what he's doing, but I'm not going to disclose it
Yeah.
because he didn't say I could.
All right.
But
All
he is
right.
doing working on something.
So that's pretty much the message, right?
That was it.
And we didn't really want to, do a long video. We really are just, he asked us to put out a message. So this is our only
Yep.
avenue. And here we are. So, um, uh, that's it. We'll, keep hoping for the best, right?
I appreciate your help, Courtney, with this because I wouldn't even know how to get that message out.
Yeah. Well, we'll do our best. And we're here, everybody's still fighting. Too bad there's so much infighting, but everybody still sees all the shit that went on in this. I think people need to really, really wake up and really look into the truth of our justice system now, because we have been very, very deceived. And I'm learning a
Oh, you
lot.
have no idea.
And I think we all think, of course, we look at Stephen and Brendan and we say, how could so many of their rights be violated? And, learn a little about the deception of our justice system, and you'll understand why. I mean, you all
That's
see
right.
how far the state went and continues to go to keep this covered. So it isn't just like that for Stephen. I'm sure it's in everybody's counties and states.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, everybody have a good night, and thank you, Kim. I love you. And
Yeah, thank you too. I love you too, hon.
Later.
Later.